Hello sports fans, Robo here for Cowboy Gaming. First game since the patch. Let's see what's going to happen. Warlock, Rogue, Priest. We don't want to be here for 3 hours, right? So I guess we give Rogue a bit of a bash. Give it the old once over here. Mightn't I be taking the Bloodsail Courser? Can't bring myself to do it. Like the Arcane Golems may be okay if you get a really aggressive deck. Like if it wasn't first pick, like if it was 20th pick and you went, yeah, my deck's really aggressive, I might take the Golem there, but Young Priestess seems a fine start. Assassinate, Frostwolf Warlord, both seem pretty fine. I guess we do need a couple of Assassinates for this deck. Like all decks can have an Assassinate in, surely. Backstab or Fan of Knives? Interesting choice, actually. I think they're both reasonable enough. Backstab helps us out with all the combos and things like that. Why is everything costing like 1 or 2 mana so far? This is unacceptable. I guess we have to go with the Bluegill Warrior there. We have, like, some things that do stuff here. This is really awkward. We're going to take the Questing Adventurer here over these 2 cards. Hey, finally! We need some big guys. Where's that guys? This deck seems quite fast. Twilight Drake seems quite bad in it, but these 2 cards are even worse, so Twilight Drake it is. Yeah, SIS animation's pretty good. We've got a whole lot of rares showing up here so far. Drake, Agent, Questing Adventurer, Priestess. Like 4 rares from 11 cards. Definitely a deadly poison. Wow. Harsh. I guess another Assassin's Blade, though. Sad times to pass up the Cleric. Yeah, we can put some minions into our deck. Silverhand Knight or Golem of Harvesting. Well, we have a few things at 5 mana here, and we might end up with a couple more at 5 mana, so I guess we take the Harvest Golem for the moment. Though I definitely think the Frostwolf Warlord is too good for card to pass up even at 5 mana. These are pretty weak choices here. I'm not really happy with any of them. Is there any reason to Shadow Step at all? I guess we can use Shadow Step in case one of our things gets silenced as well. I'm not a huge fan of either of these 2, really. Wow. Wowee, he's got to be the Stormwind champion. He's just too big, and we do need some big guys. Back to the bad cards again. Well, the deck hand, he's going to have charge, so I guess that's the plan really there. Well, the Harvest Golem, like the Snapjaw's okay. He can be decent at times. A lot going on at 3 mana here. Definitely, we need this deck to sort of fix itself quite quickly. Four for a 4/4 seems fine, gives something stealth. Like a handy little effect on the side, I suppose. So this is turning out to be quite an aggressive deck, really, but I don't really have that many amazing minions for it. Oh, another Yeti. Okay, this has improved a lot now. Wow, that's interesting last pick, whether we go with a second Drake. Oh, I'm not sure the Drake's going to be like bigger than 4/2 or something, really, so Stampeding Kodo to finish this one off. You kind of have to roll with whatever you get. I've got a lot of hot weapon action going on, because I think we've got 2 deadly poisons and obviously the 2 Assassin's Blade. No Petition's Blade, which I would have preferred to a lot of the cards there, but I definitely feel we can be quite aggressive with our mulligans. You know, to get stuff like Young Priestess in opening hand, which
I will fight with honor.
Going to have an effect there. But against Pally, I think we keep both of these. These are both really good against Pally. Cult Master's nice as well. I just want like a 1-drop or a 2-drop, something to do. Yeah, that'll work. And it's really good that it's a 2/3 as well.
Met.
The pleasure is mine.
The question is whether we just wake our weapon up here. Yes, that looks good. Like, I'm fine with that. Can play the Harvest Golem next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that opponent's got quite a slow little start, so that works out pretty well for us.
Here we go.
Ready to ride.
So I think at this stage, like, it can be tempting to drop the Chillwind Yeti, but at the same time, we've got like the SI7 agent and the deckhand to do next turn. So I'd go with these 2 guys. Potentially trying to set up a Cult Master play, though, you know, that said, obviously Consecration can be a problem there. Well, so's True Silver Champion, so if you make like the Yeti seems probably the best play then, because it survives Consecration and True Silver Champion. And we don't lose, you know, 3 guys, I guess, to a blowout in that respect.
It's time for it.
Here we go.
So again, we're still only losing 1 card to a Consecration, so he can't really play that here, and now we have set up an opportunity to use this Cult Master. But again, we're not going to get the option because we've been offered an 8/8 Frostwolf Warlord, which we absolutely have to take.
The Frostwolves stand ready.
And we're going to throw the 2 small guys, I guess. Keep the Yeti alive. Nah, throw the big guy away.
Here we go.
I'm thinking like Hammer of Wrath and stuff like that. You know, if you throw the 2 little guys, you can hammer the 1 big guy there. But I still have a 4/4. That seems fine.
Reporting for duty.
And now we can Cult Master absolutely this turn. And Dream push him pretty much.
Who you want me killed?
This guy's toast.
Oh, I love going first. So much fun.
Here we go.
Oh, might as well try and kill him. Doesn't really help you unless you can give it taunt. Wow, older dude, yeah? Okay, that's great. You've lost.
Well played.
Yeah, you hit me for 5. That'll show
Here
me.
we go.
So he's gonna, sorry, I thought he was going to make Defender of Argus then. Now that would have been a good play. Argus in the middle, bang! 9-9 with taunt. And a 6-7 with taunt. And would have ruined my day. It's quite a strong deck actually, this one. I mean, could get anywhere between 4 and 12 wins really. All depends what we come up against, doesn't it?
Watch your back.
Very nice fairy dragon, very, very nice. I can also make that. Because I don't have another minion, unfortunately I can't Shadow Step just to combo out the SI7 agent. That's very, very risky play, that one. Oh, how lucky! You know, he has to think I've got some weapons in this deck. He's really got to expect it. So what we want ideally here is this Yeti to get beaten up a bit. Okay, Fireball. Wow.
Here we go.
So 1 mana off being able to say Wake Up Weapon, put poison on, and then like SI7 agent out his dude anyway.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's a big guy. This is going to be this is going to be a painful turn, right?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
But it had to be done.
Drink with me, friend.
Now I'm left wondering. I guess we lead out with this dude.
Give me a quest.
See if he copies it. Nope. Okay. Good times. A little bit worried about Vaporize if like I attack there and because I want to Shadow Step this guy like back to my hand really.
So much.
maybe we just play this guy for this turn.
Enter the shadows. Too soon.
Like, hold on to this agent for a turn. Well, if that isn't a flame strike,
Blades ready.
I don't know what is.
The Frostwolves stand ready. Quest accepted.
I've just done it in such a way that, you know, he can't really flame strike. Well, he can, but I've still got two guys that are going to hit him for 14 damage the turn after.
Mind if I roll need?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Blades ready.
Quest accepted.
Here we go.
And again, just playing around a flame strike rather than taking out the giant. I mean, not that I would, because I don't want this to be 1-1. Or 9-1, should I say.
Join or die, or both.
Okay, do we have him dead? 11, 14, 16, 17. Yes.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Quest accepted.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Yep. That's what happens when you don't kill a questing adventurer. Quite good, quite good. Ooh. Got daily as well. And 5 games with the rogue. I'm glad I'm not playing priest. I'd still be halfway through game 1 at this point, I feel.
Valera versus Garrosh.
Captain Croc. I have a feeling he's German.
Watch your back.
There's a lot of Yetis there. There's a lot of Yetis, but we can't really afford to keep them all. These guys are actually pretty good against Warrior. Wow. Decent enough, I guess.
Ready for action.
Oh dear. My opponent is playing 1-2s with taunt.
Mind if I roll need?
So not the fastest start from our opponent going first there, armouring up turn 2. We'll try and get some use out of this Kodo. It might be quite hot. Armouring up again. Awesome.
Hey, give me that!
Wrathy Weaponsmith time.
For the crusade!
Or not.
Here we go.
Hey, give me that!
It's time for a little blood.
So, a really slow opponent here. He's gonna mash big guys down one after the next. Because we can deal with like a couple of them with the Eviscerate. But I guess we have to throw some guys down, right?
Here we go.
Start working him over. See how big we can get this Frostwolf Warlord.
Pandaria will be ours.
Oh, this Kodo is loving a bit of... Oh, sad times. Kodo is now very sad. Oh, chose not to attack. Beautiful. And we have the Cult Master, which is a very nice draw here. Might as well draw some cards, right?
Die! Or both.
Yeah, I think drawing 2 cards sounds good. So we could keep this guy alive by taking out the 2/3 there, but I actually want the card. I think the card's more valuable than having like a guy with 1 health on the board. Because obviously he's going to attack the 4/2 here. Like, he would be foolish not to.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Any reason to make this over the other thing? Don't see it. Save that 2 damage for a turn. Even though it's 1 mana sort of wasted this turn.
Handle it.
That's pretty weak. Pretty weak. It's not going to help you out in any way, that card.
For Najatar.
And he's dead. Which is quite good. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 9, 10. And my weapon is 11.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Remember, kill Colossus.
Here we go.
He had quite a few weak cards, and again, he's one of those players who didn't quite understand that he needs to be doing stuff in his first 5 turns. And that stuff has to be not a 1-2 with taunt. So that's what cost him the game there. He just didn't have a good mana curve.
Valera versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
I see no reason to change anything here. Like, these all feel fine. And we're going first, which is awesome. Oh, he kept 2 of his, so that makes me think I'm up against a weapon.
Mind if I roll me?
I'm definitely feeling a vibe of Stormforge Jacks there, when people keep cards in their opening hand. Oh, it's a Harvest Golem. Oop. It's not a Harvest Golem. This is a Harvest Golem, however.
Hey, give me that.
Now, I could have killed the Elemental that turn, but I can eviscerate it for 4 next turn. It might have 5 toughness by then. There is the axe, as I was saying. So he's done all that, and he still dies to an eviscerate. Must really, and the Berserker's a very nice draw here, because obviously that's a 2-2.
It's time for a little blood.
So yep, feel free to hit my Berserker. Appreciate the enrage. That's not a bad draw. That's a very interesting draw, but I think I need to develop my board position with this Assassin's Blade before I try and protect my questing adventure a little.
Here we go.
Who you want me killed?
Give me a quest.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
Let's not obsess over the questing adventure too much, you know. If it sticks, it sticks.
You
If
must
it doesn't, it
cleanse the
doesn't.
sun well.
Seems it's going to stick. Which is awesome news. For me, not for my opponent. We can do so much on this turn. I think we hold back on the Stormwind Champion for a turn, just to...
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
So we're gonna wait a turn, obviously.
Quest
Well,
accepted.
we're gonna do it, but
Enter the shadows.
afterwards, just so it does have stealth. So we do 1 less damage, but we make it very hard to deal with.
Truth is my shield.
Wow, so we can pick this Master of Disguise back up and lob it down again, I guess, to give this guy stealth at the end of the turn.
I wonder.
Quest accepted.
Blades ready. Enter the shadows. Too soon.
Let's go with that. That seems to work. And set up just the biggest attack you've ever seen. Yeah. Things are looking a bit grim over the other side of the board. He's been desperately trying to get value out of his Stoneforge axe, and it ain't gonna happen. It was certainly very tempting to rush this Stormwind champion down, but the way things have worked out, this is like quite brutal. Yeah, you no earth shocking my questing adventure. He's been holding on that to a few turns, probably been quite annoyed by it. Fortunately, well, for him, he now dies.
There is little time.
Wow, he's been holding a hex as well, that's funny stuff. So, yep, you're looking pretty much dead.
Quest accepted.
Oh, with that hex and that silence, he must have been mad. He must have been raging inside. Oh. Oh. If that didn't count as a win. You know, it really wouldn't surprise me. All of a sudden he's like, "Ooh, that's lucky." Anyway, guys, be right back. Oh man, such an amazing game. If it doesn't count as a win, even worse if it counts as a loss. Oh. I'm not going to be happy. Okay, this is brutal, yeah. So, there appears to be, oh, there we go, it was very slow loading there, so it appears we have a few issues going on with the servers, which is not really surprising. Like 5 hours after a patch hits. My opponent's going to be jumping for joy if that didn't count for a loss for him. After the whipping I gave him. This might be end up being a 2-part video, you know. I might just like do an hour for the moment and then pick it up a bit later if the servers don't recover, because as you can see, this is ridiculously slow. And, you know, this is something people said to me, like when patches came out, they said, "Oh, can we have some post-patch videos straight away?" Yep, but if there's problems, then it's going to be a damn short video. This is why in the past I sort of built up a backlog.
Welcome back.
Wow, this is ridiculously slow loading. Oh, I think that counted as a win, you know. I think that was a win, yeah. Good. Nice. This is what we want. 4 and 0. So I passed up on a scrub town for the Stormwind champion, didn't I? Thinking back to that draft. Yeah. Like, champion's he's just too good, and I did need some, at the time, certainly anyway, a couple of big guys for the deck.
Let the hunt begin.
And there he is.
You're back.
So, we'll throw all of those away. And this seems a whole lot better. Yeah. Lots of combo-tastic things going on at the start here.
Do you need a blessing?
If we get really lucky, our opponent plays a 3-2, and we can coin out the SI7 agent, and it'll be 3-4 at the end of the turn. How good would that be? Yes! Happy days. Well, sad times for our opponent, but...
Ha, this guy's toast.
More training?
Nice. That is a hell of a second turn there. You don't have much of a third turn, but that second turn was just so good.
I am not a morning person.
Oh, needed a bit of luck. And we got it! How lucky! Keeping the young priestess alive.
Hey, lights
More
out.
training?
Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. Now with the Cult Master next turn, if he makes some minions and we trade some things off, draw some more cards. If he doesn't make anything, we just put the Guardian down. And because of Explosive Shot, might put the Guardian maybe here or something. Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Ready for action.
That doesn't do anything either. Oh, this game is loving me right now.
First kill.
We could play the Cult Master and draw a card. Like, it feels like the Priestess could have done her job here, or we can make the weapon, put the Deadly Poison on there, and beat this guy up. Yeah, right, we'll do that.
First.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
I mean, we didn't need the poison, as it turns out. But I'm an idiot. Yeah, you draw a card. That is fine.
Join or die. About
Here we go.
First kill.
Hey, lights out.
More training?
Everything's going according to plan here, though. Even though I'm gone second, you know, I've kept control in the middle of the board really well. And my opponent's been pretty obsessed. Trying to draw cards here rather than maybe beating me up. And he still has a problem because, you know, he's got this Cult Master. So he can take these out, but I'm still drawing 2 cards, so... Yep, he has to take the Cult Master out. And the Priestess just keeps on trucking.
This guy's toast. Hey, lights out.
Oh, we've still got a few bugs here. We've got the missing card bug.
Locked and loaded.
And we've got the cards flipping on the board bug as well. So I'm glad my 3-3 survived there. Oh, and the overlapping card, so we can't play the one we want to bug. Everything working as expected, right?
So many options.
Yeah, we just made this, don't we?
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
Because with 8 mana we can play like both of these next turn. Also if he makes like a 4-4 or something, it saves the Fan of Knives, or something special like that.
Truth is my shield.
Or for something like that.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
I feel like a Divine Shield's probably better here, given he has to like kill all my guys to survive.
My eyes are open.
Yeah. Oh, of course you miss the one with the Divine Shield on. I mean, you know, what else are you going to do there, right?
Here we go.
Can he kill me from 12? Possibly.
Remember, kill Colossus.
We'll stay on 15. Yeah, I'm thinking with some sort of an Unleash a Hounds thing going on. And you're dead. 6 damage.
Remember, kill Colossus.
Yeah. I always do that. Pass the turn and they go and concede. All of a sudden they realise, well, remember how to count to 6 and go, yeah, I'm dead. I always let people kill me as long as they're fast with it. I might have some daily to do like 80 damage to a player or something. It's 100 damage, isn't it? Yeah.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Greetings.
The pleasure is
You know me,
mine.
I'm not a huge fan of Twilight Drake. my deck seems to be maybe
Is
a little
someone
bit too
injured?
fast for it from time to time.
It's time for a little blood.
Well played.
So he's probably got Shattered Sun Cleric or something, right? And we have no play this turn at all.
Here we go.
Who you
Well
want me
played. Thank you.
And we'll squelch him since he seems to be one of these emote spammers. So we get a healthily sized Twilight Break, if we want it. Or we could put the Berserker in Stealth as a like a 5/1.
Who you want me killed?
Obviously we could have took this guy out if we wanted to, but
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
Is someone injured?
we'll wait and see how the board develops.
Here we go.
So we might get an opportunity to like beat up a 4/4 or something like that. Okay, well, he's going to throw all of his guys. That turn went quite well for us, really.
Here we go.
Could have held back on either of those to sort of make it cheap to sort of combo this Eviscerate. But with getting to like 7 mana, it's can just do like Assassin's Blade anyway. That really doesn't hurt me at all. Like I'm more hurt by this Stormwind Champion really than anything.
Here we go.
Behold the light of Stormwind!
Because I've got no other minions now.
Truth is my shield.
So we just knock the shield off with our weapon and beat up the Stormwind Champion to beat it up. And we can always like shadow step the Stormwind Champion back to our hand,
So
play it back
many
out.
options. Here we go.
For the Alliance!
Enter the shadows.
Mind if I roll need?
But for the moment we'll just put it in stealth for a turn. Because we can always play it back out like next turn. I hope he got the shadow step, that'll be hilarious.
Blades ready.
Not a whole lot going on here, really.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we just gotta start beating him up now. Getting a bit low on the old life totals.
roll need.
Oh, that was a nice.
Silver Moon.
That was
Shall
quite a nice
not
turn.
fall.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Blades ready.
Here we go.
I have a feeling he did pick up the shadow step.
Glory to the Sindori!
A hand full of removal. So we can take out the Blood Knight, but our life goes down a bit lower, or we can hit him for 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I wonder.
Which doesn't feel a terrible option,
Here
but
we go.
yeah, we could let him hit us once, I think.
Blades ready.
Try and kill the guy, I guess.
Choose soon.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Enter the shadows.
Yeah, we just gotta try and win at this point, so sort of put 10 power on the board.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near.
Is someone injured?
And it's that 1 power that's gonna do us over here. Kind of funny, really. Because we're at 11.
Do you need a blessing?
So we are dead on board, and we can't attack the 6-2. Well, we could attack the 6-2. Like, that's probably my best chance. You're going to 5 and then using the 3-3 to beat up the 1-3. Can't be right, surely.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
So yeah, my opponent drew a bomb. Ken Bloodhoof. There's not really anything you can do there. Right, that's nice. You got a legendary. And I got
Here we go.
3 weak cards. See if he realises I'm at 10 life. You gonna just attack? There we go. Yep, he realised. Certainly could have done a few things different. I'm fine with actually, like, just trying to kill him at that point, but there's certainly some minions I could have played out in different orders. Would have been interesting to see how that would have developed. Did we ever find out what card he mind visioned? It's got to have been the Shadow Step, right? It's got to have been that. I'm pretty certain he'd have made an Assassin's Blade.
Valera versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
So we're keeping the Harvest Golem because obviously it's really good against Shadowword Pain.
Wanna blow something up?
Never nice, those things. Never, ever, ever nice. So I'm beating him up here because I want my SI7 agent to have something to kill, and if he doesn't have a guy next turn... Another Mad Bomber. Why would you not attack with your first Mad Bomber? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Why would you not attack with that first Mad Bomber before playing the second one out, in case it does exactly that? So again, I just, want to get a little bit of value out of these cards.
For the crusade!
That's more like it. Like, that works extremely well.
Ha, this guy's toast.
So we can still make like Berserker and Eviscerate on the same turn as a combo, which means I might just make Master of Disguise next turn. Well, depends on what he does, I guess, but... Yeah, no, I think things might have changed here, because we might just want to do 4 damage to that Yeti. Although we do have like World's Smallest Twilight Drake going on after that.
It's time for a little blood. Hey, lights out.
It's going to be like a 4-3, this Twilight Drake, 4-4 maybe even. Yeah, 4-3 next turn. Doesn't feel that great.
Who you want me to? Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Music stopped, we need some more music. Getting twitchy with no music. Interestingly, he didn't save the mana to heal up his tiger. Which, you know, I might have been sort of tempted to do something like that myself there.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Who you want me kill?
Here we go.
So some thoroughly average turns from me at this point.
Don't mess with Tusker.
We've just kind of sat here waiting for something interesting to happen. It's not that interesting.
Give me a quest.
Enter the shadows.
Here we go.
Depending on, you know, if I draw like a 2 mana thing next turn, might turn out to be okay. Deadly Poison would be nice. But we're still down like a bunch of cards. Oh. I guess that works, right?
Here we go.
Quest accepted.
And we have to try and beat him up. We can't keep our guy in stealth.
Your magic shall not save me.
Oh, this is looking very bad for us now.
Behold the might of storm.
Here we go.
Very bad indeed. Like, we just had a few unimpressive turns in a row. Let's see if he can count to 10. Yes, he can count to 10. He got there eventually. He was like, "Are you dead?" Funny that, really, you know, 5 nice wins, and then just the deck just really wasn't playing nice for us there at the end. Just didn't see any of our weapons there, neither Deadly Poison. We only got our one weapon at the end when it was pretty irrelevant. So I think I've drawn one of those a lot earlier to use to sort of keep his board clear.
This is our time.
What a shock.
Yeah, beat it.
Here we go.
Well, at least that's the coin out of the way now. He's certainly getting some damage in at the start here.
Here we go.
That was very nice top deck to Harvest Golem. So we're down to 24 off his start, thanks to the coin and other things, but the Harvest Golem is a very difficult card for rogues to deal with.
May my ancestors watch over me.
That's pretty unimpressive. So I could wake up my weapon, Deadly Poison it out of the way, or we could just hold back for a turn and do nothing. just build up the board a bit more, like, because 24 life's still like a whole ton of life. And he has to do something ridiculous with this 2-3 to make it impressive.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Give me a quest.
I just take the 5 here. Like,
Here we go.
no point wasting an eviscerate, just take the 5 damage there. And have the stuff on the board and the extra card in hand. Oh, kind of need this eviscerate. And combo it out next turn after a Chillwind Yeti.
I wonder.
Can also just wake up the weapon, put deadly poison on it, then eviscerate.
Your magic shall not save me.
Quest accepted.
We have to kind of start beating him up at this point. And now we've got the board position. I mean, we've got 20 damage here with the Assassin's Blade and the deadly poison on it.
Truth is my shield.
Well, that'll have to wait a turn.
Quest accepted.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sad about this questing adventurer being silenced. He would have been huge.
I'll put it on
He
your
would have been
tab.
so big. Oh, lucky! Didn't expect that for a kill card, did we?
Here we go.
Cheeky deckhand nips in at the end. Gives him a bitch slap. That was literally the sound he made as well, wasn't it? Have a golden vanish. A card that you will never play. But now it is golden. So you can look at all its majesty in your folder. It's so shiny! It's blinding me with its shininess. Six and 2, one more to go. Will we get there? We've got a chance because we're against a Pally, and it's one of our slightly better matchups.
Watch your back.
We are going second though, which is really depressing. The questing adventure probably isn't good. You know, it might actually do something, the questing adventure, given we've got the coin, and maybe if we draw like a combo piece, we could potentially get it up to a decent
The
size.
light protects me.
But my opponent has done something extremely awkward turn 1. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think we just have to beat it up with our weapon, right?
Here we go.
Reporting for duty.
Here we go.
So we have to try and get control of this board.
Apple on your head.
One shot, one kill.
Luckily we've got the Bluegill Warrior.
Silver Moon shall
Yep.
not fall.
He just has good card after good card at this point.
It's time for
Here we go.
So we're going to be on like a 10 life before we've got a chance. Yeah, he only needs one Blessing of Kings here, and there's just nothing we can do at this point.
I'll put it on your head.
That was a terrible play. That was a really bad play. Like, that was so bad.
Here we go.
I am shocked by your noble sacrifice.
Do you need a blessing?
Just backstabbing that so it can't be used to kill my priestess there. I'm just not sure why he picked up his 3/3. Like, it was doing a fine job on the board.
I wonder.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, that was a very nice draw for me. Whether I can get away with playing it this turn.
Give me a quest.
It's not really any easy way about this turn. Like, I'm not going to feel great about anything, but I also have to think about just playing in such a way that I don't get consecrated. It's all about survival here, just trying to stay alive as much as possible. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna lose. There's no other way about it. I'm not sure why he didn't attack the 3/3 there. Seems like taking the point less damage is good. Then the Cult Master turns up.
Here we go.
Pretty awkward stuff. 4/4 or a 4/2?
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
going to be very hard for me not to be dead at this point. Like, my opponent only needs to make one big guy, and it's just like, yep, this one's over.
Ready, sir.
Reporting for duty.
So I need a fan of knives, and like a million other things. But a fan of knives particularly. That's not a fan of knives.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Here we go.
So, only really made it to 6 wins here. Unfortunately, we went second when we really should have gone first to give ourselves a chance of winning, right? Yep, and he makes the Cult Master instead. So yeah. That's what you do when you go first. Okay, see this one. We can't beat like 7 cards in hand. And, you know, 2 guys against nothing, so... Let's not draw this one out any longer than it needs to be. As long as I get 80 gold, I'll be happy. It's only 5 gold. Almost. After all my recent escapades where I've been getting the bare minimum. Hey look, it's more cards we're not going to play. Though Unleash the Hounds has been changed, so even though it's improved now, you know, I'm not going to play Unleash the Hounds like anytime soon, so we can probably just go ahead and disenchant it. We can always remake it. Disenchanted for the full amount, that seems fine. Yes. So anyway, guys, Rogue for me still a little bit on the weak side. It does struggle with bigger minions. Like if you don't get your assassinate, it just goes, yeah, this is going to hurt me when you make a big guy. And I don't know, it felt like okay. It certainly felt okay when it was like 5-0 or something, whatever it was. But, you know, people just had better cards at the end, and I went second against a couple of close opponents that I think if I'd gone first I would have beaten them. You know, that's how it works out sometimes, anyway. If you got anything you would have done differently, you know, don't forget to leave a message, and please click like and all that. Helps me out in a very little way as we sort of edge towards 5,000 subscribers. Until next time, ta-da!